Hey guys, it's Brick Picture Productions here with a video kind of highlighting the Lego Star Wars faults that at least I think are relevant in 2019. Of course, these are all my opinions and are subject to any critique you have in the comments. I would love to hear both sides of any argument, so don't be afraid to leave any comment below. So let's start with the re-release theme. Starting with the ATAP. This one is the one from 2014, which retailed for $60 and came with a couple of battle droids, a super battle droid, Commander Gree, and then Chief Tarful. Commander Gree and Chief Tarful at the time were the first time we got those figures, so it was pretty big then, and this set was a huge hit in 2014. Everybody loved this, and I personally bought 2 of these sets. However, just 5 years later, and if you count that the set retired in 2016, only 3 years later, we're getting the exact same model essentially. This one is a little different. It has some printed battle droids. It has Commander Gree. It's a very similar in terms of minifigures to the other one, and it of course retailed for $60 as well. But was this really a necessary re-release? I don't think so. You could see in this picture they look basically identical. The 2019 one is on the left and 2014 on the right. The 2019 one is just a bit shorter and slants a little bit more, and you could even articulate the front foot a little bit. And there's just some other minor build differences that were just unnecessary to re-release a set like this. I would have liked to have seen something we haven't gotten in a while or have gotten at all. Like something like some type of clone transport. I don't know. Just anything that wasn't just released, basically. Next, we have this Droid Gunship. Now, this one was also released in 2014 alongside the AT-AP and retailed for $50. This one came with, of course, Chewbacca, a scout trooper in Kashyyyk design, and a battle droid. And I think this set was really cool. I got this set as well, and I really enjoy it. On next, we'll see that this is the 2019 model. Now, this one actually has changed a decent amount from the 2014 one, so I'll give props to Lego for that. At least they did change it, more than they did with the AT-AP. I like the 2019 model, how it looks a lot better. It's just way more clean, and it has all consistent blue colors. Again, we got some nice printed battle droids, Yoda, and Chief Tarful. So in terms of design, I would definitely go for this one, but it didn't need a re-release. This is such a minor ship in the prequels, and it definitely did not need a re-release this soon. So that's why it made this list. Next, we're going to look at what we got released to us for the 2020 sets. Now, I know this is 2020, not 2019, but it was released in 2019, so I figured I will talk about it anyways. This, of course, is ObiWan Kenobi, or Ben Kenobi's Tatooine hut. Now, it's not the worst set in the world. It's very reminiscent of the Yoda hut we got in 2018, I think it came out. It's basically the exact same platform, and it has about the same amount of length and width as the Yoda hut does. The only difference is the minifigures on this are quite lacking, at least with the ones in the Yoda hut. Those Dagobah characters were not, the last time we got those was in the X-Wing and Dagobah set, like in 2002. So, I mean, it was like 16 years overdue for a re-release of those figures, and it was a really good figure selection. This is just a rehash of the old Tatooine figures we've been getting for the past, since 2016, so 3 years. it's not necessarily a set we needed, and I was very disappointed that they actually made it, because although the build's kind of cool, it'd be a kind of nice display piece. The minifigures are so common, it's almost not worth it. Next, we have kind of a bigger offense, in my opinion, the Luke's Land Speeder. Our last one that we got was, of course, in 2017, and it just retired this year. So we're going like a couple months without this Land Speeder on the shelves, and of course, LEGO's giving us another one. Now, in terms of figures, the Luke poncho is pretty cool in my opinion. I think it's really nice, but you know, it's not worth a re-release, especially looking at how similar the land speeders are. The one on the left is the 2017 and the one on the right is the 2019. The only difference is the front bars are no longer used. It looks like bricks with stickers, and the engines are slightly different. You know, it's just a little bit more refined, but we did not need one this soon. I mean, geez. So moving on to our last offender, and I don't want to make this video too long, is the action attack sets. Now, these deserve their own video. Maybe I will make one in the future. We'll see. I'll keep this nice and short for you guys here. But this is the Ewok action attack set, which retailed for $30, and the builds look like something you get from a battle pack. Now, albeit the minifigures on this set are quite cool. I like the Wicket. The Scout Trooper is just amazing. It's a really good redesign, and I like it for that reason. But $30 for the amount of builds you get here is just a crime. Next, we have the Battle of Hoth. Now, this is $55, and it comes with 5 minifigures, which are all common foot soldiers. I'll leave it at that. It's just the builds. It's just a mini AT-AT. Even as a kid, I would have liked the real full-size version. I would have never bought this as a kid. It's just, it doesn't have any main characters. It just, yeah, we'll save the main bulk of this for another video. And of course, last but not least, we have the Ekko action attack set. This set, like the Endor, also retailed for $30, but unlike the Endor set, it has very sparse minifigure selections. You get a snowtrooper and a rebel trooper. Nothing special about those, and these builds do not constitute $30 at all, and there's not even an excuse for a good minifigure selection this time. So this is probably one of the worst action attack sets, in my opinion. And with that, guys, we're going to conclude this list, and I hope you did enjoy. As always, these are all my opinions, and I would like to hear your opinions in the comments. So, peace out.